Jory Volk, the All-American, transfer from Wyoming back to his home state of Minnesota.
And we are underway from Pittsburgh Pavilion here tonight from Minneapolis. A treat to have you with us on the Big Ten Network for a triple header. What is going to be outstanding wrestling continuing here tonight. Just keep it turned right into the Big Ten Network. Jory Volk, a Big 12 champion in 2024. 7th place finish at the NCAA championships. He's a 3-time Minnesota State champion from Lakeville North High School. Staying to wrestle home here in Minneapolis.
Work through those ties. Wrestle through that.
Volk likes to put a lot of pressure on you, and he has been on a roll lately. Been on the podium, like you said, last year.
Kilkeree's got a great room at 125 to wrestle with. He's been wrestling with some of these guys, some of the top wrestlers of the country. He's 1-0 in dual meets so far this season. Get it to go here today. Coming off a 7th place finish at the Midlands. He won the Kent State Open, won the Michigan State Open. He himself is a 3-time Pennsylvania State champion.
Keep it clean up top. Here we go.
Kilkeree.
Yep, Kilkeree could be starting for, several other teams in the Big Ten. He's that good.
Work the score.
Right now he's trying to keep Volk at bay, give himself a chance to get the underhooks. Kilkeree likes to get those underhooks. Volk likes to get a good head pinch in there, and a lot of pressure, and then a little knee pick, drop his level, doubles, snaps. He's the whole package, Jory Volk.
And it was a 29-6 victory for Ohio State over Minnesota in the national duels. That was back on November 15th. And Buzakis got the victory here at 125 pounds. It was a
in overtime.
1-8-5. It went to sudden victory, the first sudden victory. The takedown won it for Buzakis. So Volk is trying to kind of flip that around here at 125 to get it started for Minnesota.
Offense, fellas. Offense.
Real important for Jory Volk to get his offense going at home. Brandon Agam liked it early. He was scoring a lot of points. He has not scored as many points lately against the top wrestlers, and so a little slow starter, digging that underhook in there.
30 seconds in the period.
Trying to move Kilkeree, so that he has a look in as an angle.
Down on his knees. There's Kilkeree.
Doing a nice job of controlling Volk's elbows, not letting him get that run around. Short time. Nice job. Yeah, nice job by Kilkeree to drive in as Volk was coming around.
Both wrestlers continue on their feet, so we end the first period with no score.
Top bottom neutral to fur. Gonna go down.
Our first look of Tom Ryan in his 20th season as Ohio State's head coach. Great winning record there with the Buckeyes. Of course, the national championship under his belt over there with Ohio State, and he is really fired up for the team he has this year. He says the deepest team he has, top to bottom. He's just so complimentary of what his guys have put in.
Yeah, Tom Ryan's a next level coach. He's coached a 4-time NCAA champion, world champion Logan Stieber, world champion, Olympic champion Kyle Snyder, 2-time champion, #1 ranked Mendez. Year in, year out, Ohio State puts a solid product out on the map, but this year looks really special. 1 point for Volk, that quick escape. Quick escape's really important in these matches.
Great.
They go back to the middle. Were you surprised, Tim, when he told us that I think this is the best team I have, including 2015? I mean, the depth that I have, I'm so excited to coach these guys. Did that surprise you at all?
Well, I understand it when you look at all 10, when you think that they have legitimate chance to be on the podium. If all 10 of their wrestlers wrestle to their ability, they'll be All-Americans, and there's only been 2 teams in the history of the sport that's ever had 10 All-Americans, and that's Minnesota and last year's Penn State.
So the escape, the difference here so far. Volk was able to get up and out in just 5 seconds here in the second. Both wrestlers are looking for their first takedown. Volk gets him down to his knees. He's done this twice now.
Let's work through that. Pressure through that position.
Trying to slide around here and trying to get the first takedown of the match.
30 seconds.
Kilkery doing a nice job of not allowing the elbows to be free, but he's going to get hit for stalling if he goes back to his knees and just hangs on those elbows again. Got to get his own offense going. A lot of pressure coming from Volk. That's when you know that he's wrestling his match, but he's not been able to get past the defense of Kilkery to get in on the legs.
Coach Agam told us too, he said when Volk shoots, when we see him go, I've showed him film saying you're close to 100%. It's just getting it set up right, getting in that mindset of go, 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 and get to the offense. Neither wrestler with a takedown through the first 2 periods. From Minneapolis, here's a look at head coach for the Minnesota Golden Gophers, Coach Agam, in his 10th season.
Yeah, not only his 10th season as head coach, but he's been involved since the late 90s as a top-notch athlete, a finalist, several-time All-American, and then the longtime assistant coach to Jay Robinson. So when you look at the success of Minnesota, 3 national titles, 5 Big Ten titles, the common denominator is Brandon Agam.
Kilkery is trying to get up and out to even up this match at 1 apiece.
Really nice start by Jory Volk there, putting the pressure, knocking Kilkery down off his base, getting that figure 4 above the knee. Nice job by Kilkery. Got to keep moving. I like that rolls. He's creating. Nice job.
He
changed it up. He started to stand up. He didn't get it done. Then he put it into a roll. I like that variety. And he made it work, and he got out.
Wrestle in that position. Work through that. Good job.
All right, 1-1. We're all tied up here in the 3rd. Kilkery's trying to come up with a bit of an upset here at 125. Thrusted into this lineup with a 2nd-ranked wrestler, Nick Bazakis, not in the lineup for Ohio State at 125. And Kilkery's in that room working with some of the top wrestlers of the country each week, wrestling like it through the first 5 minutes.
It's not easy to get out from Volk, and Kilkery did a nice job. I like the urgency.
Wrestle on the edge.
30 seconds in the period.
Great.
Now, it's not going to get a point, but I think if Volk would step forward, make a shot. There's Nick Bazakis, a little sick during the week, and doesn't look like he feels too good either. And so, but Kilkery stepping in, but Volk, I feel like if he would have stepped in and put more pressure on right away off that whistle, he might have got a stall call, which would have only been a warning. But now they're going to go to sudden victory. This is a point where, you know, the guy that understands it's not panic time. It's not panic time. If I need to go 13 minutes, I need to go to the tiebreakers, I go. But usually one wrestler does a little bit of panicking, gets out, and that's where you take advantage. Be ready if your opponent takes a bit of a bad shot.
Our first sudden victory of today's match. The first to score is the winner in this first sudden victory. Both wrestlers are looking for the first takedown.
I like the fake by Kilkery. Kilkery right in this. He hasn't been able to get in on a shot really, but again, you don't want to take one that extends you. Volk will snap and run around just like that.
Volk here.
Double unders, good pressure. Oh, nice job, continues the shots there. He's not getting it. Kilkery's not having an answer for it. There he goes, right in. And now this is where Volk can make it work. All the way around. Nice job. Kilkery and
control.
Who keeps the hips down? Kilkery with the big 3 and the win. It doesn't matter what just happened. Big upset for the Ohio State Buckeye.
Wow, you can see Nick Bazakis is fired up. His teammate thrust into the starting lineup. And Vincent Kilkery had the takedown. They are going to the monitor to look at this and see as it sits right now. The young freshman is going to have himself a big-time upset at 125 pounds.
Right here, goes into that body lock. Look where the hips. He kept them tight. Then he steps in, keeps his hip tight, and crunches him for the 3. I can't imagine that getting turned over, but
because as soon as that 3 happens, the match is over.
And they're saying, you know, did he establish the 3? Well, it certainly looked like he established the 3, and then Volk did a nice job of continuing on and would have got a reversal in a regular match.
There's Tom Ryan fired up over there, too, for his wrestler.
Yeah, I don't think he's surprised. Kilkery has been a gamer every time he's stepped in. He's probably, you know, saying, man, I got to get this done in the room, you know. And but certainly stepped in there big time and out on the road. It's tough to do.
So Nick Grosso is our mat referee, and he is the one looking at it right now to determine in this sudden victory here, did Kilkery have the takedown or not? Going to the monitor. Boy, we got it all in the first match. 125, we go to overtime, we're going to a replay. So it comes down to the end here. Who's got control and when do they have it?
You know, I always like the reward, you know, the guy that gets after it. They were both getting after it, but that was a great effort. Here we go. Great effort by Kilkery. Steps in. Now, watch him crunch. 3 points. I mean, I just love to reward the aggressor there. And we'll see what...
That's upheld.
Yep.
3 green.
It is upheld, so a big-time victory to get it started for Ohio State. Welcome to the scene, Vincent Kilkery, with a top 10 victory. Divino, the number 2 wrestler in the country as the rankings stack up right now. Great start to the season. Undefeated so far.
We're so excited last year. He was redshirting Divino, and he stepped in, and he's special. And they're in on the leg against the veteran Cannon. Cannon, Northwestern, then Michigan, now Minnesota.
Divino, one of the top recruits in the country, a 4-time Illinois state champion at St. Charles East High School. Went 19-1 last year, wrestling unattached, and has not lost so far this season. Looking to keep that rolling.
He brings it hard every time. I mean, the feet action, the hand action, good hand fights. Nice dart singles, but he has a tank on him, and he goes the whole time. Great pace.
Earlier this season, these two did match up, and it was a win for Divino in Tech Fall, 21-5. It took him 7 minutes. So right at the end of the second period to complete the Tech Fall. He's got 11 of those on the season. Boy, Divino, he's in on the legs here, trying to get his first takedown. He does, and he's a scoring machine.
Yeah, my heart goes out to Cannon. He's such a competitor. He's dealt with injuries, and you know, he'd like to think that I can, you know, make it work again. 7th-year guy, and but that shoulder pops out, and so he's basically out here not only to compete to win, but to see if I can get through a match and feel good afterwards.
Shoulder so difficult to deal with throughout those matches. Just never know. 2-time All-American. Chris Cannon is up and out of there.
Neutral.
1 point on the escape for Cannon.
Yeah, Cannon's a fighter. There, nice job by Divino. Good job of coming up. Fended off by Cannon.
Divino started the year 4-0 at the National Duels with this win over Chris Cannon, and he turned that into Big Ten Freshman of the Week. He was named, and here he takes him down with the ankle pick.
Had that underhook on the on his right side, dropped down with his left arm.
One red
ankle pick there. Motor's just starting to go right now.
1 minute period.
You notice that Cannon's got his arms back because Divino likes to work off that 2-on-1, and Cannon knows that he's got to go from space against Divino. There's the underhook. Divino.
No control. Easy.
Here's coach's staff.
Yeah, and looking to slip that elbow out. And he's going to...
Cannon try to hold this
Easy.
on here.
Nothing yet.
Just needs to slip that arm to get his third takedown.
3 green.
Yeah, that's 3. And now, if he can get that cow catcher right there,
Turns it.
He's buried.
Davino has got the fall in the first period. His first of the season. Comes away with bonus points here at one. Mendez leads the series 2-0 against Vombar all time. Most recently in that national duels, it was a major decision for Mendez, 14-5. That was back 2 months ago. 3-time All-American Jesse Mendez, 2-time NCAA champion in both 2024 and 2025.
Oh, I tell you, Mendez just gets better and better and better, and there he is on a hard takedown there.
Easy.
Got
Keep
the
it clean.
arm bar.
Keep it
Looking to
legal.
separate himself from everyone else at the weight
Keep it
class.
legal. You're good.
He's done it everywhere he's been. 4-time Indiana state champion at Crown Point High School there in Indiana. Up and out is Mendez, is Vombar rather, the 2-time Colorado state champion at Windsor High School. It was an 8th place finish at the NCAA championships last year for Vance Vombar. He was runner-up at the Big Ten championships a season ago in Evanston. This is one of your Vombar, too. Not only you're trying to keep this closer than what it was last time. Mendez got bonus points here, 141 pounds in the national duels with a major decision. Vombar trying to keep this one a little bit closer than it was last time. A 9-point victory for Mendez.
Again, look at, he's driving in another 3 points. Just relentless. Jesse Mendez, middle name is relentless. There, got locking up a cradle. Nice job by Vombar, recognizing it, slipping out that head.
Down facing me. Gonna go.
I know Tom Ryan said, you know, one of the challenges that people have with Jesse Mendez is how long he is. You look at those long arms, long legs. He's quick to the legs, and he's got that ability right now with those long arms to get in there and get in tight on the legs. Makes it difficult for opponents. So far with 2 early takedowns in the first.
Look, a snap in the head, works the head, then drops his level, penetrates, drives through. Talking about Jesse Mendez going to work.
Quickly out to a 7-point lead here. He's got 5 tech falls into 12 wins this year for Jesse Mendez.
Still you. Okay.
He also has 2 major decisions, so 7 of those 12 have been either tech falls or majors.
Wait for me, Green. I'll call you on. Wait.
And when you throw in the pins, too, that's 10 of the 12 matches that Jesse Mendez has won this year have come with bonus points attached. He's trying to make it back-to-back bonus point victories here for Ohio State.
Knows right where he is, looks to right, out to end the period. Dominating first period for Jesse Mendez.
Top on, neutral to fur.
Pair of the takedowns.
Yep, little fake drive through. Come around, cover the hips. This last one, he's snapping on the head and lowers his level, drives through. That's about the feet. That's driving through, covering the hips. Smothering on top.
This is the 60th meeting all time between Minnesota and Ohio State, the 2nd meeting this season. A series that has been led by Minnesota. They have 36 wins. On the other side, Ohio State with 20 wins, 2 ties in this series. There's another Mendez takedown. Goes upon us.
One red neutral.
On the escape from Lombard.
But as Minnesota leads the series, for the most part, it's been the Buckeyes. They've won 6 of the last 7 meetings.
What Tom Ryan has done in the last 15 years, you know, there's only been 12 teams that have won the NCAA championship in all of history. Minnesota's done it 3 times. Ohio State's the 12th one to have done it.
Action on the edge.
That's a lot in over 100 years of the sport. And here again, driving through, covering the hips, another 3 on the edge.
One. Center.
Using the edge of the mat there is Mendez, and he's putting on a clinic up 9. Here with still 48 seconds to go in the second.
It's going to give you the optional start. Go ahead.
Mendez with the optional start
red
to let
neutral.
Bombar up here in the second.
You know, you think about, you know, if guys won the national title, what kind of pressure is this on them? Well, I guarantee you, Mendez going for his 3rd this year, he knows that he's the pressure. There's no pressure on him. He's the pressure on others. That's just the way he gets out and dictates the pace, the pressure. And according to Coach Ryan, it's been that way since he first walked into the room.
Nothing yet.
Had the example of Sammy Sasso. And now,
in control.
again, 3 more points. That's not quite a
1, 2,
technical
3.
ball.
Green, your choice. Where are you going to go?
I mean, look at how clean Mendez is with these takedowns.
Yeah, nice job of down blocking, then just going around, covering the hips and getting the 3 points. 1 more and it's over.
13-point lead. If it gets to 15, it would be the first tech fall of today's matchup between Ohio State and Minnesota.
And we're talking, and excuse me,
No, you're good.
Jack, but we're talking Vance Bombauer's very good, 2-time All-American, and he's a great competitor, and he's gonna be there. But right now, the tide is all flowing in for Mendez. I mean, you see the competitiveness of Mendez. He's just the ultra competitor, the energy. He loves the lights.
And here he's looking, and he's got it. Mendez has the tech fall in the 3rd period. 21-5 winner. Sixth place finish at the NCAA championships. He was a runner-up at the Pac-12 championships last year.
Yeah, really good pickup by Tom Ryan in Ohio State, along with Fishback at 184 after Rocco Welsh transferred to Penn State. And they like their portal pickups. This will be in the first one. Ethan Stiles, ranked number 4.
Yeah, Ohio State has hit on these guys. They've gone into the portal. I mean, it's one thing to get guys who have resumes, a guy like Ethan Stiles, but it's another thing for them to produce. Now, Stiles has been to the Big Ten. He started at Nebraska before going to Oregon State. Wanted the opportunity to get back home, a little bit closer to Chicago, Illinois, where he's from.
What's really the story, though, for Ohio State is they filled a couple of weights there with the portal, but Tom Ryan's team is homegrown. This it's not often, and their Stiles gets in and gets a quick finish for a
Move. 1,
takedown.
2, we're up.
Minnesota still looking for their first takedown in this duel. It's been all Ohio State to get it going.
2,
First
3,
4 matches.
we're up.
Standing there behind is Logan Stever, 4-time NCAA titleist, world champion, and has a lot to do with the success of the lighter weights here. And, but what I was talking about, it's not often that you get a top recruiting class, and 4 years later, that recruiting class is the one that's making it happen. The 22 recruiting class for Ohio State was top ranked, and every one of those guys are in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, it goes to show you how much they love wrestling at Ohio State for Tom Ryan.
And I said everyone's in the lineup. Bazakas is not in the lineup, but he's in the lineup. He's just sick right now. But you look at these guys, and they have really panned out. Some great recruiting minds there on the staff of Ohio State.
One minute remaining period.
That recruiting class was Feldman, Mendez, Bazakas, Shoemate, who we're going to see.
And when these two matched up back in November, Minnesota and Ohio State, Drew Roberts was not in this starting lineup. He did not wrestle at 149 pounds, so it is his first time going against Styles. Drew Roberts himself, a three-time Idaho State champion at Coeur d'Alene High School. 9th place finish last year at the Big Ten Championships, got him to the NCAA tournament, trying to turn it into potentially here in his final season, opportunity to be an All-American.
Yeah, and Drew has had a nice year so far. I mean, he's improved in many ways. He's finished off some victories. Right now, he's in a tough place right now. Ethan Styles with the early takedown and the ride. You can't draw up a better start for Styles. Here's how he started. He came in and really executed nice right here. He just a little outside step into the low single, then the cutoff with his left arm, drives through the hips and gets the takedown.
You know, that was interesting too when you look, because he faked for the right leg and went over to the left, because Coach Ryan said, listen, he's a great wrestler, Ethan Styles. We just got to work on his ability to set up shots. A little fake here, a little fake there. That's what we've been working on, and you can see it going to fruition out here on the mat.
Yeah, that was good misdirection there. And right now he's showing that he has what it takes to score on his feet. But, boy, is he tough on top. He's got that figure four above the knee. Pretty tough for Drew Roberts right now. Kind of looking for a fresh start for Drew Roberts, and can have some urgency underneath and work to get out.
Let's work the score. 1.
Ethan Styles in this top spot here. It's a 5-0 lead right now for Ethan Styles in the second period. Just 1 minute left to go in this second period between these two. Already 2 minutes and 40 seconds of riding time, and there is the first warning coming against Drew Roberts for stalling. "35 seconds remaining in this second period. 5-0. Ohio State's Ethan Styles leading Minnesota's Drew Roberts.
Styles looking to score there, but if you're going to do it, you're going to really have to elevate that leg back there. Nice job by Drew getting his leg out momentarily. But Styles,
Show me something else.
yeah, right now the official just said, show me something else, because he's not able to elevate that leg back there to be able to turn the hips and have the shoulders follow. So right now he's parallel and basically making it impossible for Drew Roberts to come out. But to the official, he's not so sure he's trying to really turn him.
So we jump to the third period. It's 5-0. Ethan Styles leading Drew Roberts, but he's got 3 minutes and 31 seconds of riding time. So already secured the riding time, and Styles essentially has a 6-0 lead. A takedown away from a major here. Styles with the counter. Both wrestlers back to their feet.
I like Roberts' activity. Now he's just got to, get a little more urgency right now and make that work. Nice job on that re-attack, driving through with that single leg. Good defense by Styles. Just not quite fast enough on the finish by Roberts. If he could have cut across, hit those hips a little harder, he would have had Styles flat on his butt for a three-point takedown. It was really nice execution, just not a finish, not fast enough finish for Roberts there. And now stalemate
Break easy. Break.
or
Potentially
dangerous.
Had that leg turning.
Yeah, I liked Crew Roberts right there in that re-attack right here, driving through, using his head, but he just didn't drive through with the shoulders and, you know, pin down those hips.
1 minute remaining here in the third. Styles has already locked up riding time, so essentially right now a 6-0 lead. He's trying to make it another bonus point victory for Ohio State, who has started very strong here from Minneapolis.
What I liked about that effort, that takes so much out of you when you get ridden like that, like Roberts was ridden by Styles. Came out, worked the score, got a really nice shot, and just showed you what kind of heart, and he's got the tank on him. He's gonna, if he doesn't get it done here, he's gonna learn some things from here, Roberts is, because well executed match by Styles, but Roberts stayed in the game, but just couldn't get that finish, and that would have changed things in this match.
In on the leg, Styles with short time, trying to get the major decision. If he can finish it, Roberts holds on and keeps it to just a decision.
Yeah, I like Styles trying to go for it, but I like what Roberts did, understanding that he saved the team a team point.
So Ethan Styles continues to keep it rolling for Ohio State. His